Hello and welcome to We Love Anatomy. Today we're going to learn about the 4 different cells that are associated with our bone tissue. Bone cells are essential for maintaining the structure, strength, and health of our bones. They work together to regulate bone formation, resorption, and repair. There are 4 main types of bone cells that we will cover today: osteoblasts, osteoclasts, osteocytes, and osteogenic cells. It's easiest to start with the second cell here in this picture, the osteoblast. Osteoblasts are responsible for building bones, forming new bone tissue. They secrete collagen and other proteins that create the bony matrix, and then they mineralize it with calcium and phosphate. The substance that they secrete is called osteoid. Osteoblasts help bones grow during development, and they help in fracture repair. They also play a role in maintaining bone density. Once an osteoblast secretes enough osteoid, it then traps itself in the bone tissue in a little hole called a lacuna, and then differentiates into an osteocyte. Next, we're going to look at the osteocyte, which you can see here on the left. As I mentioned in the last slide, osteocytes are mature osteoblasts that become embedded in the bone matrix inside that small opening called the lacuna. They maintain bone tissue through secretion of enzymes. They also communicate with other bone cells through tiny cytoplasmic extensions called pseudopods through channels in bone called canaliculi. Osteocytes sense mechanical stress and signal osteoblasts and osteoclasts to remodel bone accordingly, helping bones adapt to physical activity. Osteocytes are the primary cell of mature bone and are the most common type of bone cell. That's always a good quiz question. It is important to note that osteoblasts and osteocytes are not capable of mitosis, so they do not divide. Next, we're going to talk about osteogenic cells. Osteogenic cells are stem cells that divide and differentiate into osteoblasts. So while osteoblasts cannot undergo mitosis, we can create new osteoblasts through the differentiation of these osteogenic cells. They're located in the deep layers of the periosteum and in the bone marrow. The last type of cell is the osteoclast on the right. Osteoclasts are bone resorbing cells. They're found on the surface of bones. They're large and multinucleated. You can see this one has 6 nuclei in it. And they originate from monocytes and macrophages, which are 2 types of white blood cells. Osteoclasts break down bone tissue by dissolving the mineral matrix and collagen. This process is called bone resorption. Osteoclasts regulate calcium levels in the blood and allow old or damaged bone to be replaced with new bone, which is crucial for our bone health and remodeling. The continuous interplay between osteoblasts building bone and osteoclasts breaking down bone is what drives the ongoing subtle remodeling of bone that happens all the time. Let's do a quick review of each of our bone cells. So our osteogenic cells divide and develop into osteoblasts. They are found in the deep layers of the periosteum and the bone marrow. Osteoblasts build new bone. They are found in the periosteum and the endosteum. Osteocytes maintain the mineral concentration of bone tissue. They are found within the lacuna trapped inside the bone matrix. And remember, they are the most numerous of bone cells. Last, our osteoclasts function to resorb bone. They are also found on bone surfaces and are active at sites of old, injured, or unneeded bone. Thank you so much for watching our mini lecture on bone cells. We'll see you next time.